I'm all for grand gestures. But do you really think we're ready to walk down the aisle again together, Todd?
All right, since you won't let me pop the question, open the damn box yourself.
Blair, I have something to tell you, and I really think you should sit down.
What now?
It's about Todd and Taya.
Well, then you can forget about it. I've heard all I need to know about Todd and Taya. I'm going to go take a nice hot bath.
The bath can wait. You need to hear this.
Well, my parents haven't exactly backed down yet, but...
Then why are you asking Dr. Evans to hold a slot for you? If they nix the surgery, it's not...
It doesn't matter. I'm the one making the decision.
Oh, Matthew, you're 15, correct?
Yeah.
Well, you can't make this decision on your own. You're still a minor.
Look, I'm taking my parents to court. I'm suing for the right to make my own decisions. Hey, I want to walk again, or at least have the chance to.
Greg, was this your idea?
Okay, I'm getting a little tired of people assuming the worst of me around here. Now, I've got a waiting list of patients from now until Christmas who want my help. I hardly need to browbeat a 15-year-old into suing his parents.
Look, Dr. Evans didn't even know about this.
Then where did you get this idea from?
From me.
I'm sorry, I know this is last minute. We can't get married tomorrow.
Nora, I know that you're under a lot of stress, and I didn't help matters by saying what I said about Matthew, but now I understand that you and Bo have to do as you see fit regarding your son.
No, I know how much you care about Matthew, and I know that you're just as worried and frustrated about all of this as we are. But I still can't marry you tomorrow.
This place is even creepy in the daytime.
You've seen too many thrillers. We don't have to do this right now.
Yeah, we do. You need to see what Stacy did to my car. She's crazy.
Yeah, I'm starting to get that.
And it was more than the whole, oh, but I've loved her since I was 13 thing. The way she was with me, it's not normal.
Maybe while she's in the hospital, we can get a shrink.
They released her. I called this morning.
So where is she?
Exactly. Rex? You home?
Look, I wouldn't worry too much. I think Stacy knows it's over.
Oh, like she knew you were off limits?
Let's just get your car and get you home.
I think we may need a tow.
It's after that.
Ta-da!
Stacy did this?
And I don't think she's done with us.
Now Rex will never leave you.
Stacy? Thank God I found you. I had no idea what Gigi was capable of. She hit you, you fell on the stairs, you could have been killed.
I told you she was a little, well, emotional.
Emotional? She's crazy. She had me thinking that you were the problem. I am so sorry, Stacy.
It's okay.
No, it's not. Now, you told me that you loved me and I wouldn't even hear you. Will you ever forgive me for all the terrible things I said?
Sure.
Letting you go was the biggest mistake of my life. I love you, Stacy. I hope you still love me.
Don't you know that I'll always love you?
You sure you're okay?
I guess I just didn't want to admit how much she hated me. Or how far she was willing to go. Watching her fall...
Yeah, well, better her than you. And I'm not playing favorites here. I mean, you went for help. She would have just left you there.
Yeah, I think she would.
Do Mo and Noelle know not to let her anywhere near Shane?
I called them.
I wish we knew where she was.
Well, we can't keep tabs on her 24/7, and I won't live like this, always wondering when she's going to strike next.
Nora, if this is not about the argument that the three of us had yesterday, why are you calling off the wedding?
Matthew's suing us. Us, Bo and me. He's suing us.
What?
He's suing us for the right to consent to his own surgery. So I can't get married with all of this going on. I can't.
I'm so sorry. I never wanted it to come to this, you know that.
I know, but, here we are.
All right, we'll reschedule if we have to, and tomorrow we'll go to court and start talking some sense into the judge.
No, the hearing date hasn't been set yet.
Well, if you don't have to be in court tomorrow, why can't we get married?
This was your... Do you have any idea what this must be doing to Mom and to Bo?
Look, I'm not doing this because they told me I couldn't have a car in high school. They're making me spend the rest of my life in this stupid chair. Now, I know they didn't make me paralyzed, but they're making me stay like this. Now, if they're upset, that's too bad for them. If I'm ready to take some risks, I should be able to.
They love you.
If they loved me, they would want me to walk.
Matthew, you know they want that.
They just don't want to lose you.
Yeah, well, there are a lot of ways to lose me.
So, if somebody doesn't agree with you, that's it?
Rachel, they wouldn't even listen to me. They talked to Dr. Evans once, and that's that. And because they're the parents, they get to decide. Well, now they have to listen to me, because I hired a lawyer.
So you found a lawyer that would represent a kid against his parents?
Yeah.
And what shark would do something like this?
Taya Delgado.
Oh.
She's a great lawyer.
Matthew, that woman would sell her soul for a headline. How could you let her talk you into this?
She didn't talk me into anything. I went to her.
And she said yes.
Please say yes. Well, no, scratch that, sorry. Say yes, as long as you don't charge me $5 million.
Drop your bomb. Todd is about to make Taya an offer.
And you know this. How?
Your ex and I had a little chat in here this morning.
What's the offer?
You're not going to like it.
What is this?
It's a key.
To your heart?
If you had one.
To the front door at Dorian's house.
Dorian's? Mm-hmm. Where the court has mandated that you live with Blair?
Mm-hmm.
So what is the happy family going on vacation? You need me to stop by and water the plants?
I want you to move in with me.
Todd is inviting someone to live here with him and you and the children.
Who? The super nanny? A mediator? An in-house shrink, huh?
You may need all three.
Who is moving in, Dorian?
Taya. Todd, look, I know you've been dying for a little three-way action with me and Blair, but that's never going to happen. Yeah, take a look around. Look what she did to the place. Look what she did to me.
Yeah, I know. I was going to ask you about that before.
Hey, Blair happened, okay? So there will be no ménage à trois chez la Boulette, mon chéri. Next time I see Blair, I'm going to knock her out for having sucker punched me when she came here supposedly to apologize.
Yeah, no, you can't trust Blair.
I hate you.
Okay.
I hate you for having sex with her yesterday.
But that will never happen again if you move in.
Call me if you hear from her. Thanks. Skylar hasn't seen her.
Do you have any friends? One of the moms at her dance class?
From what I heard, that was a bust. The kids hated her.
Well, the cops will find her.
We're calling the cops?
Yeah, we're calling the cops. Look at the car. She could have used this on you.
I gotta get out of here.
Okay, well, I gotta wait for the cops.
Can I take your car? Bo can drop you off.
I don't like the idea of you out there alone.
Rex, this place is freaking me out.
Okay, just promise me you will steer clear of your sister, okay? You see her, you'll call me?
Before or after I run her over? Kidding. I don't want to hurt her. I just want her gone.
All right, look, it's gonna be okay, okay? I promise she's not gonna hurt us again. Is that from the hospital? I thought you said you were okay. If Gigi hurt you...
No, honey, I'm fine. I'm just glad you're here and that you love me.
Of course I love you. Now, are you gonna let me see that?
You do love me, right? You're sure?
I have never loved anyone like I love you.
Thank God. I have some really great news. When they were checking me out at the hospital, they found out I'm pregnant. It's true. See? It's official. We did it. When we made love, we made a baby. Rex, are you upset?
Upset? I'm the happiest guy on the planet. I love you.
My son is suing me.
I know. But not tomorrow.
But he's so angry. He might not even show.
Bo, do you think that you could talk to Matthew and get him to, hold off for a day?
Yeah, of course. He'll be there.
Nora, if you have to go through this lawsuit, I want to go through it with you, but I want to do it as your husband.
Clint, I want our wedding day to be happy. I want everyone to be happy there. That's just not going to happen with all of this going on. Everybody's going to be running off to their corners, and they're going to be fuming and texting their lawyers, and it's just not how I envisioned it.
On the other hand,
Yeah.
Matthew may see things in a different light. At a wedding, happy occasions often bring families back together. Am I right?
Yeah, you're
Am
right.
I?
Yeah, okay.
So, are we on?
We're on.
Okay. Bo, can you have your tux ready?
Yep.
All right. You bringing a date?
No.
Well, it doesn't matter. You'll probably meet somebody at the wedding.
Yeah. Could you excuse me 1 second? Hey, boss.
Can you meet me at the hospital parking garage?
What, now?
If you're not too busy.
No, I'll be right there. I gotta go.
You're going to come to the party tonight, right?
Yeah, well, I hope so. He's the best man.
Of course.
Good.
I'll be there.
Nora. Now that it's just us, what's going on?
What do you mean?
I know this lawsuit is upsetting, very serious, but I'm thinking that might also be convenient.
Convenient how?
I was just thinking you were using it as an excuse to postpone the wedding. Am I right?
Matthew, there has got to be a better way to work this out than dragging everybody to court. Can't you and Mom and Bo just talk about it?
Rachel, I tried talking about it, but they wouldn't even think about hearing my side of this. Look, Dr. Evans, if I win my case, will you please schedule my surgery?
You have to ask. He is just dying to prove Mom and Bo wrong.
I don't know about that. You on the same page with Junior here? Or do you have something you want to say?
Oh, come on, Clinton. You know I'm not much of a multitasker.
Our wedding is a task?
No, come on. I mean, all I can think about is this lawsuit and Matthew, and if he wins and he chooses to have this surgery, he could die. And I'm supposed to be out shopping for shoes and building a trousseau, and oh my God. We're going to Bermuda.
Nora, Bermuda is not going to go anywhere, and if this wedding is just another item on your never-ending list of things to do, by all means, let's call it off, okay? It is supposed to be fun, romantic, sacred, but it takes a little focus.
Oh, no, I'm a long short supply about that.
All right, then I will start making the calls.
What?
I'm going to tell people that we're putting this whole thing on hold.
Wait, we can't do that to Vicky and Charlie. Oh my God. We can't do this, Clint. We can't do this.
No, Nora. You don't go through with the wedding simply because your names are already on the napkins.
I can't even make a decision.
Well, then
about this
by
right
all
now.
means, let's call it off, okay? And once the lawsuit is resolved, we can reschedule. Unless, of course, you're not ready to get married, and then we can just pull it off the table. Because if you're not ready, I'm not ready.
Man, for a little bitty woman, that Stacy packs quite a punch, huh?
Yeah, and a crowbar.
Any idea what set her off?
We tricked her into giving us the stem cells.
How?
We told her that Shane was sick again and needed another transplant. I followed her to where she had stashed them.
Where was that?
A fur vault.
You kidding me?
She wasn't pleased.
Oh, well, I can see that. Where are the stem cells now?
In cold storage at the hospital, under lock and key.
So Shane's covered.
If he relapses, he can have another transplant.
Oh, good.
That's what we thought. And then Gigi headed home and ran into Stacy, who had just got done detailing the car. They had words. Stacy caught physical. Gigi would have fallen down the stairs, but she ducked, and Stacy took the fall.
Oh, was she okay?
Well, physically. Mentally, the lady's unhinged. I'm afraid of her, Bo. If she gets Shane alone, comes after Gigi...
Balsam, she's done. Okay, I've got enough right here to put her behind bars until Shane's out of high school. Where is she right now? I have her picked up.
What about Gigi and Shane? Won't they be upset when they find out we're starting our own family?
Too bad. Shane is a good kid, but Gigi has used him to dig her claws into me for the last time. The only person I care about is you, Stacy. You and our beautiful baby.
Rex, the three of us are gonna be so happy.
You see?
Todd's gonna invite Taya Del Got to Be a Hoe to move into this house? What was he thinking? I mean, obviously his cold blood has moved down to his lower extremities. Well, you know what? Now I know where to aim when he comes right in the door. I mean, speaking of, how's he going to get through the door? He's not even going to make it through the foyer because we're going to be on guard. I tell you what, you take Todd, I'll finish Taya off. Yeah, I'm glad to finish her off. And I can't believe... I mean, who would give Todd the idea that he could invite that witch to move in here? I can't believe it.
Blair, it was me.
Come again?
Yes, it was my idea.
Do I look like I'd enjoy being in a harem?
Personally, I think you look pretty good with a ruby in your belly button. Taya, I'm not asking you to move in with me, so it would shorten the commute.
Between me and Blair?
Well, is it my fault you both want me? Well, that's what you guys said. I'm the love of your lives.
What is your point, Todd?
I'm just trying to tell you what it is I want.
It's always about what you want. It's always...
Hold on. Let's talk about what you want. You want me, right? You don't have to say anything. Well, I want you. And that's why I'm asking you to move in with me. Only you.
You told Todd that he could move Taya into my house?
Technically...
It's your house, Dorian, I know that. But I live here too, damn it.
Of course you live here. And with Taya underfoot, you're not going to be able to deny what is going on. Oh. Todd is being despicable, as usual. How dare he bed you in the cabana after breakfast and then go racing over and having a nooner with Taya? And that man's a pig. A pig that you have feelings for.
I do not have feelings for Todd.
The cabana incident
It was just sex.
It's never just sex with you. When are you going to learn that about yourself? So, if I have to put up with Taya morning, noon, and night to get you over this obsession with Todd, so be it.
Well, then you better get ready. Because if Taya moves in here, I will kill her.
You don't understand. She's completely insatiable.
And you're completely helpless?
Yes, I'm completely helpless. Since that idiot judge decreed that we have to live together. Well, the kids go to foster care.
All right, so this is all about your kids, right.
Listen, I reread the judge's order. And it says, yes, that Blair and I have to live together. We have to raise the kids together. But nowhere does it say that we have to be emotionally, romantically devoted to one another. So if you want me as much as I want you, I think you'll help me make this work, right?
By moving into La Boule.
Yes. So that way Blair can see that you and I are together. And if she comes on to me again, you can hit her again. You can give her a black eye.
So you want me to beat your ex-wife up for you if she comes on to you, Todd?
Sure. Or you could sue her. Sexual harassment, right?
Yeah, what's my fee?
You want me to show you?
No, not really.
All right. We have an understanding, though, do we not? I know you want me. I know you do. And I want you too. I miss you. It's hard for me to say that. Come on, don't you want to wake up with me every morning? A little pillow fight, naked. I'll hide the,
Slipper?
Now both our slippers will be under the bed.
Are you sure this is about missing me and not about sticking it to Blair?
Don't you want both?
Matthew, I would love to get you out of this chair. You know that. But you're going to need your parents through rehab. I mean, this type of surgery, even when it is successful, it's a long haul back. And if you lose your parents...
He will never lose his parents. Or me. We don't think that this procedure has proven itself. Nobody's giving up on Matthew walking. We know that there are new advances every day.
Look, every day I sit in this chair, I lose muscle, no matter how much rehab I do. And if I want to make a full recovery, I need this operation right now.
I'm with you, Matthew. And if you win this thing, I'm sure your sister will be too.
Well, I'd like to hear that from Rachel herself.
Okay, yes or no, Greg? If the judge sides with Matthew, will you do the surgery?
If he wins, Matthew's going to have to figure out if walking again is more important to him than his family is.
This isn't really going to be an answer, okay? I can't stop thinking about this lawsuit. And what would happen if Taya wins? And then Matthew chooses this operation. And something goes wrong. I mean, you think he's unhappy now? I mean, now he's in a chair and he can move around and he can play the piano and he has a life. But if he has this operation and something goes wrong and he ends up being a quadriplegic, unable to move, maybe just move his tongue or roll his eyes or if he dies eyes on the table.
I understand. Stop, please.
Okay.
Stop. Now, this is my fault, since I am the one who brought Dr. Evans to town, all right? So I'm gonna fix it.
How?
I'll pay him double his rate not to do the surgery.
You'd do that?
Nora, I would do anything to make you happy, and I want you to know that.
You don't know where Stacy is?
Well, the hospital released her.
Why didn't you call me?
I did.
No, last night, Balsam. Last night, after it happened.
Last night, Gigi was still in shock. And I guess feeling guilty about her sister falling down the stairs. Listen, she's her sister. I hadn't had a look at the car, and I know it's no excuse. I just didn't realize how far gone she was.
All right. Look, I'll put it on an APB.
Thank you, Bo.
Here's what I want you to do. I want a full statement of everything that this woman has done to you and your family.
Got it.
Then you have to get a restraining order, all right? We don't want her anywhere near Gigi, Shane, or you.
Who are you talking to?
It's just the two of us here.
So what did you mean when you said the three of us are going to be so happy?
Where's Rex?
Not that it's any of your business, but he is talking to his friend Bo, the police commissioner, about you. So, whatever this fantasy is you're having about living happily ever after with Rex and Shane, get over it. You're going to prison. We've got to get going, Matthew. The party's tonight, and I told Natalie and Jessica I'd help them get everything ready.
I'm not going.
Why not?
Well, Mom's pissed at me, and I'm not exactly thrilled with her either.
So you're going to stand her up? It's her pre-wedding party. She's getting married tomorrow.
She doesn't want to see me.
She's your mother. She loves you. All right, look, if you still want to sue her, you do it after the wedding. Today, can you please be her son? Thank you.
I didn't realize you had a party. I scored a couple of tickets to the Jazz Fest in Philly.
Oh, well, if you can find somebody to give them to, I wouldn't mind if you met the family.
Oh, sure, that sounds great.
That's a surprise. But for my brother, it's always been about the music.
Well, some of us have grown up. You want my tickets?
Sure, why not? Hey, you free tonight?
Sure. No. I was going to ask you if you wanted to come to the party, but if you'd rather hang out with your brother, that's cool.
Sorry. I'm booked.
I'm sorry, it looks like you're on your own, bruh.
You can't do that, Clint.
Yes, I can. I paid him to come here. I can pay him to go away.
No, you can't. And as much as I appreciate the thought, it is highly unethical. And it could backfire. If Matthew wins the case, and he wants the surgery, and Evans refuses, we're powerless to stop him from going and finding another doctor. And if Evans really is the top of his field, and he finds some other doctor, we've just multiplied our risk.
God, Nora, you're right. I should buy off the judge.
What?
I was hoping to get a smile out of that one, all right? That's what I was hoping for. Please, try not to worry. Nora, I want to take care of you. I want to be good to you.
Well, I want to be good to you.
Okay. I got units out looking for him.
Good. I do not like the idea of her floating around out there.
She really got to you, huh?
Look at the car! And you should have seen her at the fur vault, threatening to bust open the bag of blood.
How'd you get that away from her?
Well, you'll love this. She wanted to trade. She said that if I had sex with her on the floor of the vault, she'd give me the bag of blood.
Charming.
The idea of touching her again makes my skin crawl.
Again? You just said again. Also, I know she moved in with you. Did something else happen?
Once.
You're going down, Stacy. Rex and I are charging you with assault, fraud, blackmail, wrecking my car, and anything else we can think of. Shane will have kids of his own by the time you get out. And life behind bars makes pole dancing in Vegas seem like heaven.
You are really funny.
No, this isn't funny, Stacy. 2 to a cell, no privacy, no future, a dead-end life. Unless you want to make a deal.
What are you talking about?
You're my sister. And as much as I hate what you've done, this isn't what I want for you. So I'll drop the charges if you agree to disappear and never come near us again.
Dorian wants me to move in.
Yeah, who do you think gave me the key?
Huh. Why? What's her angle?
Yeah, we all want the same thing.
We've got to cure you of this incurable disease. And if seeing Todd slobber all over Taya doesn't do the trick.
I'm over Todd.
Cabana.
That'll never work.
Well, then you move back here. Nothing ventured, nothing gained, right? Here. Give in a little bit. You see your poo-poo? There. Think about it. Think about it. Don't take too long to think about it, though.
Where's my grandkid?
Not here. Where's your mistress sorting out your socks?
I know, she's thinking it over. She'll be back in time for bed.
You moved Taya into this house.
Now, what are you gonna do? Take your clothes off and try to seduce me?
You move that tramp in here, Todd. You're a dead man.
Mom?
Hi, sweetheart.
Are you okay? I just talked to Matthew.
Any chance he's gonna cancel this lawsuit?
Sorry. But I did convince him to come tonight.
He wasn't gonna come?
Mom, he's a kid. He thinks you're mad at him.
I am mad at him.
But you still love him, which is exactly what I told him. So he's coming.
Good.
Look, I know you guys are going through a horrible time right now. But I really think it's going to be okay.
He thinks the surgery is a ticket back to his old life. I don't think anything can give him that.
Well, you know what? We don't need to talk about that tonight. Tonight, we celebrate. Are you okay?
Oh, yeah, I've not been sleeping well lately.
You know you don't have to do this.
Do what?
Marry Clint.
Why in the world would you say that?
I know, I'm an idiot. I should have never let her move in with me. I should have never let her anywhere near me.
Balsam, I'm not blaming you, all right? I mean, you've had a hell of a year this past year. First Shane got sick, then Gigi left you.
I should have known that she would never cheat on me. I should have known a lot of things.
How did Gigi react when you told her? Balsam? What did Gigi say when you told her?
It'll all go away if you agree to disappear.
Can't do that.
So you'd rather go to prison? There's nothing here for you anymore, Stacy. Whatever it was you thought you had with Rex, it's over. He's with me. We're a family. You've got no claim on him.
There's where you're wrong.
I didn't tell her I couldn't.
Gigi doesn't know you had sex with her sister?
And as long as I have anything to say about it, she never will.
I know you hate losing, Stacy, but this isn't a game. Okay, this is your life. You want to spend it in prison? Do the right thing. Leave town. Leave us alone.
You're so smug.
You're just hurting yourself.
No, I'm protecting what's mine.
Oh, God. He's not yours, Stacy, and he never will be.
I wouldn't be so sure of that, Gigi. See, I still have one more card left to play.